Turn off that porn and pop your popcorn. It's time for Keeping It Real with Adrian and John.
Welcome back to another episode of Keeping It Real.
Today we have a variety of things to show you. Since Halloween just passed and everybody is into horror movies around this time, we decided to let a friend of ours share his reviews on a few B-horror classics.
Throughout the show, we'll check in a few reviews by local legend and professional horror movie critic, the Toxic Zombie.
Well, let's see what he has in store for us first. Take it away, Toxic.
Episode This Old House. Uh-oh! April Fools. I got you a good one there.
Uncle Critter, what are you doing? Get back to your corner! Down, boy! Down! I can't leave you for a second. In truth, it is I, the Toxic Zombie, here in the Toxic Tomb. And I'm not kidding when I say I'm here to bring you the lowdown on Fred Walton's 1986 killer, April Fool's Day. We begin as a young group of youths are gathered together by their friend Muffy to spend a weekend at an isolated bed and breakfast. After a horrid accident leaves a boatman bloody and bitter, things calm down as we get to know our cast, which includes Amy Steele, who plays Kit. Most of you may recognize her as Jenny from Friday the 13th Part 2. Rob is portrayed by Ken Olant, which you may know from Leprechaun opposite Jennifer Aniston. True horror fans will also know Muffy herself as Deborah Foreman and know she was in the original Waxwork as Sarah. Thomas Wilson is the lovable Arch Cummings, but I think we will always remember him better as that lovable character Biff from the Back to the Future trilogy.
You gotta be kidding.
I wonder why no one in this film is named Josh. Get it? Josh? Anywho, things really start getting interesting when Skip shows up, inconveniently I might add, all pasty and dead.
You are such a jerk.
It's my nature, Toots. Bring it down a notch. Well, needless to say, it's all downhill from there, as Kit and Rob have to piece together the clues to figure out just what the fools is going on before their chains get pranked. Ah, puns. Summary time, babe. We have pranks galoring, friends uniting, Muffy creeping, Barbie mutilating, and resurrection disbelieving. It's no joke that I, the Toxic Zombie, give this foolish flick 4 out of 5 brains.
April Fool.
No, really, I do. She's just saying that. So until we start stringing lights on toilets for April 1st, always remember, if you can't eat 'em, join 'em.
Who better to review horror movies than a witty zombie?
Yeah, that was some good stuff. It's amazing how the Facebook page attracted all kinds of different talented people from the area that we had no idea about.
If you're not a friend of the show yet, what are you waiting for? Send the damn friend request already. We want to showcase your talent.
Yeah, maybe you too can get a segment on a show like this next group of movie makers. This film was given to us by our friend, Mr. Charlie McMullen. It features an interesting look at the apocalypse.
Damn, John, what is this, the Thanksgiving special? Because I'm not dressing up like a dead turkey or nothing like that.
Yeah, Halloween's just so fun that we couldn't do a show without having some fun with it. We know we're late, but again, enjoy this month's
Idiots Unleashed.
This is a true story.
True story!
6 people who survived the apocalypse
And had their lives changed.
I'll let you finish.
This is what happens when people stop being nice.
We've been camped out here for a while now. It's been pretty good. Things are going pretty good. It's been a little scary at certain points. Oh, it's okay. I found it. You know, I don't think everyone's looking on the bright side of all this. I mean, there is a bright side. When I go to Hobby Lobby now, I don't have to stand in line anymore. And they never run out of the pottery supplies that I use. I don't even have to work at the bank anymore. And that gives me a lot of extra time to play dress up with my cat, Admiral Snugglepuss. At least it did, until it was either me or him.
I gotta laugh at all these civilians running around because it's the end of the world. You think this is my first rodeo? Hell, my world ended in Da Nang in '72. After surviving 3 weeks in a tiger cage, eating 8 of my 10 toes, it's just a little bit hard for me to get excited about a little fires and some population decrease. I was in the shit, man. Were you?
So, what do you bench? Before or after prison?
Before.
Before, I only maybe about 50, 60 pounds on my good day.
Oh, yeah,
You know, working out though, I'm up for about one.
So did you get your GED or no?
Oh, no. That's
I just hear prison, they have a really good educational system in it, that's why I was asking.
Oh, no, I just read a lot of porn. You know, everybody's asking me, why even bother bust out? I mean, you're already in the most secure kind of building in the whole world. Why break out of prison? Well, there's this little game they like to play in prison called Anonymous Enema. And, well, let's just say it involves dishwashing gloves and a travel version of the Rock'em Sock'em robots. Well, given the decision, you know, guaranteed survival with butt sex or 50-50 chances that I can sit down without crying, stand by my decision.
You know, I'm hearing a lot of shit about us rebuilding society, how it's all on our shoulders, how it's up to us that our grandchildren will have like running water and watching Scooby-Doo. But here's the kicker about all this post-apocalyptic stuff. You have not had sex until you have had post-apocalyptic sex. I mean, the chicks out here are all freaky and they're all desperate and they'll do anything. I mean, it's even better than like, I'm pissed off at my family and I'm bringing home a black guy sex. You know what I'm talking about? Exactly. They will do things that you wouldn't believe.
You know, I know everyone's been calling me a slut. And I guess it's pretty easy to be judgmental in a time like this, but come on, it's the apocalypse. Okay, you've got over here a deserted hellscape of unavoidable fiery death for everyone. And then over here you've got chlamydia. So gee, which one do you think I'm going to be concerned about?
So, you think Chad's a zombie?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
I've been hearing the Z word thrown around kind of casually, and it's starting to piss me off. I mean, just because a guy has got a rash and he's hungry, they're ready to call him a zombie. If you look around, you will know that this is not a George Romero zombie apocalypse. This is clearly a Jerry Bruckheimer, the weather has gone crazy apocalypse. Because right now it's like, it's going to rain. Yesterday it was hot as shit, we're all sweating balls, and the other day it was like, I don't know, like windy. And another thing I want you to know is this is also not a James Cameron, the robots are becoming sentient apocalypse. So quit trying to take my cell phone. If you want to play Tetris, ask and I'll let you.
Chad, what are you doing?
I didn't mean to wake you.
And that night was when I first suspected Chad was a zombie. I think you know people.
Okay, we gotta talk about this. We're gonna have a meeting. Come on.
You know, I was really sad when Skull died, because he was the only one that can do the Mexican Hanukkah, and he's double jointed, too.
Okay, Chad, here's the deal. This thing with you and Skull, we gotta talk about this. It was me that killed Skull. He was a jerk.
He was one of us.
And he was pretty damn good.
We just don't feel safe with you here anymore.
And let's not even talk about last night. What the hell? My leg? What was that?
What was that, man?
Yeah, but...
So that's the deal, Chad.
Yeah.
That's it. You gotta go.
And you know, I think now they're saying that they want to kick me out, but I've been thinking a lot about this, and I think that we have a unique opportunity here to rebuild society, but we can rebuild it without all the prejudices that we had before. Now we don't have to cast people out because they look different, or because we don't understand what they believe, or because we're scared. We can rebuild society in complete unity. We can all work together to build a better world. I'm really excited about this. I think this is a great chance.
Ah, Tetris.